members, I now have the singular honor to invite the Honorable Minister for the Interior, Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, to give us the keynote address. Please let's rise to acknowledge him.
Thank you very much. Please, you may resume your seat. Thank you. Thank you. The Inspector General of Police, the members of the Police Management Board, distinguished regional commanders of the Ghana Police Service, esteemed members of the security community, ladies and gentlemen, when the IGP was introducing the members of the police board, and then looking around the regional commanders, I got worried. How can His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and the affirmative action be achieved when I see only one lady among the police management board? And then I see no lady among the regional commanders. I know your institution is a command and control one, and you cannot just pick anybody to be anywhere. But I think, Mr. IGP, as part of your strategy, let's do well to encourage women to come up so that they will be able to occupy some of these sensitive positions. I think that will do our country a lot of good. It is both an honor and privilege to stand before you once again at this important gathering of regional commanders of the Ghana Police Service. As we gather today, we are reminded of the critical role the police service plays in the security and stability of our beloved country. It is through your tireless efforts that we have maintained peace in the face of increasing challenges, and for this we are grateful. I'm here today to reaffirm the commitment of the Ministry of Interior and the government of Ghana, led under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to the continuous improvement of our security architecture. The ministry, in collaboration with the Ghana Police Service, is dedicated to making sure that every Ghanaian, every business, and every visitor can carry out their activities in an environment of peace, safety, and security. The security of this nation is our collective responsibility, and it is through partnership, innovation, and inclusiveness that we will continue to safeguard the progress we have made. It is in line with this that our commitment to drive economic progress and ensuring that our nation remains competitive in the global economy. The ministry is pleased to announce the establishment of dedicated secretariat for the 24-hour economy policing system. This initiative is crucial as we recognize the need to bolster security to keep pace with the growing demand of modern and thriving economy. The aim of this secretariat is to implement robust and sustainable policing model that ensures security is guaranteed around the clock, whether it is in our bustling cities or in our rural areas. Economic activities do not cease, and neither can our vigilance. We are laying the grounds for a system that is dynamic and responsive to the unique challenges posed by the 24-hour economy. As we embrace this new approach, the safety of businesses, workers, citizens will be prioritized, ensuring that every hour of the day is protected. This system will also serve as a critical tool in our fight against crime and protection of economic assets across the country. The Ghana Police Service will be at the forefront of this transformation, and I'm confident that from the assurance given by the Inspector General of Police, the vision of securing a vibrant economy will be realized. Ladies and gentlemen, another key area I wish to address today is the reactivation of the Police Public Relations Officers. That's the PRO's program. We are committed to ensuring that policing is not only efficient, but also accessible and responsive to the needs of the citizens. To achieve this, the police administration has initiated a 3-day orientation for all regional and unit police PROs. This orientation, I have been told, is expected to provide officers with the knowledge and skills to better engage with the community, share critical information, create visible and tangible impact in the lives of the people we serve. This initiative will bring policing closer to the communities, in line with international best practices, and foster a sense of trust, collaboration between the police and the people. The success of the community policing lies in the active participation of the citizenry. By strengthening our communication channel and ensuring that our officers are equipped with the right tools, we will foster a more proactive and transparent approach to crime prevention and public safety. As we address the future of policing in Ghana, we must also confront the urgent challenge posed by violent crime in our society. The police administration, under the leadership of the new IGP, Mr. Christian Tete-Yawonu, has reiterated its commitment to eradicating violent crime and ensure that crime face the full force of the law. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the appointment of COP Mrs. Mame Ya Tiwa Adodankwa by the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, as a technical advisor to the ministry. Her wealth of experience and innovation approach to policing will be invaluable in the development of new strategy to combat crime within the ministry and Ghana at large. We have deployed targeted intervention and innovation solutions to put an end to violent crime. No Ghanaian should live in fear for their lives or livelihood. With the active support of the public and our security partners, we will restore safety and confidence to the communities affected by violence. Ladies and gentlemen, lastly, I want to speak directly to our international partners, businesses and investors, who are the backbone of our economy. The government, the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, remains fully committed to providing a safe and secured environment for all who contribute to the growth and development of our nation. You are integral to the continued progress of our country, and we will ensure that necessary security measures are in place to allow you to conduct business without fear of disruption. Our collaboration with the international community will be strengthened, and we will continue to provide the necessary resources and infrastructure to ensure that Ghana remains a safe and attractive destination for investment. I want to end my speech by posing this question to regional commanders and the senior police commanders that we have here today. You go around our country and you see so many of your men and women protecting private individuals, whether in their homes, providing them with riders to lead them through the city. How much check have you done on them? How much check have you done in their business that they carry? Or is it simply you are a church member, so you go around protecting the pastor? Or you are a mosque member, you go around protecting the imam? I want to suggest to you, we need to come up with a measure that will safeguard and streamline this activity that you carry across the country. I have already written to the Inspector General of Police. I want to know all private individuals that you are providing security to across the country. Because if someone wants a simple pistol, he writes to the Minister for Interior. His background is checked before it is issued. How do you take our men and women into private residence with AK-47 when you've not done checks on the individuals? This is a policy that I will want to streamline and ensure that we are safe. We will protect those that we need to protect and make sure that it is done rightly. Another question I want to ask you is, we grant armored vehicles to assist in cash in transit. After the initial inspections by the police ballistic unit, what happened to those armored vehicles? Where are they serviced? Where are they parked at the end of the day? The drivers, what kind of training have we given them? Is it not a tool that can be used after the banking activity to also worsen the crime situation in our country? The Galamsey, I've seen written to the IGP that henceforth, any equipment that we find either in our forest or Galamsey site, the chassis number of that vehicle or that equipment be forwarded immediately to us, and then we'll get the owner. So if you are renting your bulldozer or other equipment to Galamseyers and you are sitting at home, yes, we go to the site, they run away, but we have the chassis on the facility, the truck, and we will come pick you at home. And I've written to the IGP, this is something that we need to look at. The foreigners that we find in those forests, what do we do to them? Since I became the Minister of Interior, we have returned well over 107 citizens of other countries that we have found in fraud and in Galamsey activities. I want to reiterate to the regional police commanders in particular that any foreigner that we find in our forest, immediately call your colleague from the immigration for them to pick them, because we have decided that any foreigner that we find in our forest or involved in any fraud, our first option is to repatriate them back into their country. And we will not compromise on this. So as regional police commanders, I have written to the IGP insisting that if any commander, we found that you get foreigners and you cannot forward them to us for repatriation, then that may mean that you may not want to stay in that region, and therefore we may have to remove you to where maybe you may not have to see Galamseyers or illegal people conducting activities in our country. Other questions that I want all of us to be thinking about. We give license to individuals to own guns. Yes, we do background check on them, but have we taught them how to fire those guns? Have we taught them how to even keep it safe? So you see someone with a licensed gun, yet before you hear, they say a sibling has taken the gun and has shot killed the other sibling accidentally, because we simply just issue the gun to them. It is our hope we are going to come up with a policy where before you receive a gun, you have to go for a training that will be supervised by the police and certified that you know how to fire it and you know how to keep it before we can issue you with a gun license. Other things that we also have in mind that I want all of us in this training that we are going through to think through is, what continuous education do we give our commanders? Is it that after a college and you become an ASP, that's it, every 4 years you just get promotion and then you keep going? What continuous education do we give? Just to sharpen your skill? Or is it these short workshops that we term as continuous education? I believe that we need to have a proper, well-structured continuous education that will say, for example, from ASP to DSP, once you want to move from DSP to superintendent, you have to go for a course to sharpen your skill before you become a superintendent. Then from chief superintendent to ASP, you should also go for another course that will sharpen your skill. Then from DCOP to COP, you equally go for training. I'm sure when we are able to implement this, it is going to give us a police force or a police service that is professional and apt to the current practices across the world. With MTTD, there's this spot fine. Why is it not working? What can we do to improve what we already have? So that if the fine is such that the police officer involved has his share, his district has his share, the region has his share, I'm sure it is going to help us to be able to enforce it much, much easier. Because as you delay pedestrians because of an offense, when you can simply find the person and let the person go, you are indirectly putting burden on our economy. Because as you delay them, their day-to-day activities suffer. So all these, among so many other things, are the policies that we will want to see and want to see help improve the policing of our country. So in conclusion, the government of Ghana, under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, in partnership with the Ghana Police Service, is firmly committed to ensuring safety, security, and prosperity of all Ghanaians. We will continue to implement policies and strategies that promote a more secured environment and create a conducive atmosphere for economic growth. Together, we will overcome the challenges we face and build a safer, stronger, and more secured Ghana. I urge all of you, regional commanders, to continue your unwavering dedication to this cause and to work collaboratively with the ministry and all stakeholders as we build a future where peace and security are the foundation of our nation's success. I want to thank you sincerely for your time, and I believe that God will continue to bless you and bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you very much.